In case you missed it, here's a Sports Animal Rewind.
Here with Woody Quinn. First, I got to do the contractually obligated uniform question because that's been the big buzz since it was unveiled today. What was your reaction to the uniforms?
They're pretty awesome, obviously. It's we're building on traditions, and Tennessee has the greatest traditions in college football. And it was pretty cool to see the smoky gray, and even the orange and the white. It's just that's what Tennessee is, you know what I mean? So it was very cool. And for me, this is my first real college football experience. It was awesome to see, so it was very exciting. Everyone was going nuts.
Friends, family, man, a lot of people reaching out to you like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Not so much me yet, at least. I haven't checked my phone in a while since we kind of started this whole thing this morning. But I know guys on the team, especially from around here, were getting texts like, have you seen the new jerseys, this and that, just like getting their phones blown up. So I don't know what mine will be like, but I'm sure some of my friends have seen them already after they were released.
How would you describe Mark Elder as a coach?
He's great. He's got, just like all these coaches, the relentless. That's a big thing that Coach Jonas put in here, is it just being relentless in everything we do. And he has a relentless drive to get us better. He's just like all the other coaches, where you finish a play and you'll turn around and he's running down the field after you, trying to tell you what you should work on, this, that, just constantly trying to get you better. And then it's on to the next play with our tempo. So, but he's been a great coach, and what you see is what you get. And I like that from the beginning. So he. Just constantly trying to build us and get us better, really, just all for our betterment.
It's been about a week since we last talked to you. What has transpired in the last week that makes you feel good about your chance to get on the field and contribute?
I've just been trying to put in work every day in practice, and it's been this is the best football in the country, so there's been a lot of learning going on for me, a lot of things I've been trying to work on. I think I've improved in some areas, and kind of how I assess it is just, did I get better today after every day? And Coach Eller's been having us kind of write down a thing we want to get better on each day. When I see improvements, that's encouraging. And I've just been trying to work every single day through our practice, our 2-a-days, whatever they are, our lifting, our meetings, just to better myself and become more of a football player, and because it's been a different journey for me than other guys, and so I may have maybe a higher ceiling, but I've also got a lot of work to do to catch up. So for me, it's been a process of just learning every single day and trying to get better every single day.
He really, and the coaches really emphasize violence, urgency, being really physical. How tough is that to flip that switch and get that if it might not be part of your natural personality?
I guess it just takes practice, I think, just like anything in life or in football. And it's just something that I've been trying to practice doing since the first couple days, when it was really like, hey, I need to get going. And so, before I go out or in meetings, we've had Coach Jones talking to us every day, or we've had great speakers and things like that since we started camp, and just trying to take stuff from those meetings. And then on the field, before you go on the field, it really is trying to prepare myself for like a gladiator battle or something, and trying to pull things to get that flip switch. So that's been a practice for me, just like anything else, and trying to flip that switch every play, every drill. And so that's been big for me, and something that it may not come naturally, but I've practiced it and felt it improving, and so I've just got to keep practicing it and getting better.
Eric Spoelstra was with you guys and at practice yesterday. What was that like, and what was his message?
It was incredible. And I'm actually a Spurs fan, and it was still really awesome. I respect a lot that, he came from kind of just being like a video guy in that organization, and now he's one of the best coaches in sports, if not maybe the best in sports right now. And his main message was, be part of something significant. Man's greatest fear, he saw in a study, was when it's all said and done, dying after a life of insignificance. So he just said to, make championship habits and look yourself in the mirror, did I like practice being a champion today? Did my habits reflect that? Am I competing my tail off? And the underlying message was just to be part of something significant with this team, and kind of the brick by brick building things back up here at Tennessee. So that was the main message, was be part of something significant. And it was an honor and just really humbling. So it was really cool.
Woody, always great to talk to you. Thanks for your time.
I appreciate it. Have a good one.
All right. That's Woody Quinn here at Tennessee Media Day.